Hi YouTube, M6CB2E0FNM back again with another video today. Today I'm really excited. It's a fantastic day today. I'm going to bring to you the awesome Messi and Paoloni HyperFlex 10. Now this is Italian made, high quality coax. So I'm really excited to be reviewing this today. Just to give you a bit of a backstory, I've been licensed for about 10 years and I've been really into VHF, UHF all this time. I've only ever had two antennas up, and one was an X30 and one was an X50. They were both fed with RG213, which served me absolutely fine. I had no issues whatsoever. Now recently I've been getting into my gateways with me and my father, G0HIJ. Big shout out to you, Wayne. Check out our repeater group, redroserepeatergroup.com. We've got 4 gateways and 1 repeater, so check that out, link will be in the description. But I wanted to upgrade my antenna. As I say, the X50 was the best antenna I've ever had, so I know there's a lot better out there, so I really wanted to look at upgrading it. Now I was going to get the Diamond X510. Now this is a monster antenna, it's about 17 foot. Now to keep the peace, I didn't really want to fancy putting up that big of an antenna, so I thought, what's the next step down, which is the X300, which is only about a metre taller than what I have already. So I thought, right, I'll get an X300, and then I started thinking about the coax, thinking, how can I reduce my loss even further in the coax? So I came across Messi and Paoloni. So I sent them a message because I wasn't really sure which type of coax to go for. They guided me through it, you know, explained out what the top frequency I wanted to use, where it was going to be used, because they use coax that you can bury and all sorts of stuff. So we came to the conclusion that the HyperFlex 10 would be best suited for me. Now it's just as flexible as the 213, but the loss is a lot less. Now I worked out on the run that I have, I get 16.8 dB of loss in my 213, and I only get 8 dB of loss in this. So, and this is at UHF, so really good. So without further ado, I'll bring you in. Let's have a quick closer look at the coax. Then we'll jump on the computer. So let's have a quick look now of what they sent me from Messi and Paoloni. So I'll just ignore that for a minute. So yeah, this is the coax. Really nice. Really good presentation on these tie wraps that they've done, all with their branding on it. They've sent me 35 meters to go at here, so that should be more than enough for what I need. It's really flexible, as you can see. I mean, I've got some 213 here that I've obviously made into a patch lead, and as you can see here, this is flexible as well, but I would say that the HyperFlex 10 is a bit more flexible. But yeah, certainly very close. And in regards to diameter, they're pretty much exactly the same diameter. I've got some 10mm coax clips here that's going to be going outside. As you can see, if I just click that on there, fits perfectly on a 10mm coax clip. So nice coax. This is the new series of coax, which has been specifically designed for the best screening efficiency, double sealing against humidity, waterproof and condensation. So really good. They've been doing coax for at least 70 years, so they really know what they're doing. Italian made. I got this directly from Italy. Really nice coax. Well worth the upgrade from 213. They also sent me a nice t-shirt, you probably can see it in the background, and a couple of wipe cloths here, like glasses type cloths. That's nice of them to send me them. And they sent me some connectors. So obviously on the antenna it is a UHF N-type connector, so they've sent me one of those. So when I go to Wayne's, we'll be fitting that. We'll be proper waterproofing the cable to the antenna, doing all that tonight, ready for the install of the antenna on Friday. But as you can see, you know, like this is the N-type connector that they've sent me. On the back of the packaging, it tells you how to fit your coax connector, but they also have on the website loads of instructional videos as well, so you'll never be stuck. And this is the PL259, so they've obviously sent me 2 of those. I only need 1, so I might just buy another connector so I can make a patch lead or make another length of coax with whatever's spare. But if I show you this compared to a standard PL259 connector, you know, there's a huge amount of difference in quality. You can tell they're like a compression fit in these. and that's just your standard PL259. So really good, really exciting. As I say, once you put this sort of coax up on your roof, you're not going to be messing with it for a good 10 years. So spend the extra money is my advice. But really good. So I just wanted to show you on the computer. I said I'd bring you on the computer, just have a quick look at their website and Facebook group. As I say, links for everything will be in the description. But this is their website for Messi and Paoloni. They have a specific ham radio section for coax, so we can go into there. We'll just go on the full list. I'm just going to explain a couple briefly, just so you get an idea. So they do different ranges of coax. They have like the airborne range. Obviously, these are the different diameters. For say, example, this one is the sort of same diameter as Mini 8 coax, but a lot less loss. This is the selling point with Messi and Paoloni. All their coax is going to be a lot lower loss than others. So that's the main reason for sort of getting this sort of coax. They also do the extra flex bury, which is if you want to bury your coax underground. They don't recommend it on all the coax, obviously, but this is, say, for example, what you would use for that. And then this is what I got here, which is the HyperFlex 10. Now, really nice coax this is. So it tells you a bit of information about it here. You can buy it directly from Messi and Paoloni here. They've got a few sort of graphs here that you can have a look at. And one thing I really like about this is they also include instructional videos on, say, how to fit your coax connector plugs. They're really high quality plugs, and I'm sure you know how to do it anyway, but it's nice that they include this sort of stuff on the website. But one of the graphs that I've got here to look at is just sort of an information sheet, and as you can see, on 430 megs on 100 meters we have an 8.6 dB of loss and a 2.6 dB loss on 100 foot. So really good. They also have this a chart here. As I say, pause the video, have a good look at that. But really nice. They also have a Facebook page, so I'll leave a link in the description for that. You can contact them on here. They're really quick to get back to you. As I say, I wasn't sure what kind of coax I definitely wanted to get. They really quickly narrowed down what would be best suited for me. They have loads of information on their Facebook group, loads of videos and all sorts. It's really good. Also check out redroserepeatergroup.com. This is me and my father's gateway and repeater group. We have 4 gateways and 1 repeater up to now, so check them out. Link will be in the description. There'll also be a full written review for this coax, which will be on my website, m6eb.com. Link will be in the description with lots of nice photos and all that kind of stuff, so check that out as well. So I headed over to Wayne's, and we wanted to get the antenna all prepared and get the coax prepared and fit the N-type connector. So as you can see in the picture here, we've stripped down the coax, ready to fit the plug, and as you can see we've got a copper inner conductor, so they're all sort of separate wire threads there. Really nice. We've got a dielectric, a nice proper foam dielectric, which is really good to see. We have 100% copper screening as well, and then we have 85% screening, 192 wires of copper clad aluminium for the braid. So that's fantastic, really nice. As I say, when we got the coax already, you can tell the quality straight away. It's absolutely really pleasant stuff to work with. So this is just a quick picture showing us our progress as we were making the connector. As you can see, you've got a really nice way of doing it. You've got a proper rubber seal, you can see in the picture there, so it's a proper compression fitting on these plugs. Really high quality, completely protected against humidity, completely waterproof. And then this is the picture showing the plug once we'd fitted it with the M&P branding on it etched into it. So really nice quality connector, and just another picture there showing you a close-up of the actual N-type socket that's going to go into the antenna. Now we went to the antenna and we sort of did that, went a bit overboard really, so we wanted to get it completely waterproof. Once this antenna's up, I have no intentions of taking it down, so we did a proper job of waterproofing the connections, and then for extra measure we then glued round all the nuts and bolts. And then what we did is we self-amalgamate taped over all that as well. So it was absolutely watertight. It looks a bit of a dog's dinner, but once it's up and 15 meters in the air, you're not really going to see it. Right, just to give you an idea, so that's before, so that was my X50 on the pole there. So what I'll do is I'll just so you can get an idea of, sorry if the sun's a bit in the way there, but that's it currently now, an X50 on the pole. You can probably just see the coax. If I just zoom in there, you might be able to see the coax. It wasn't quite long enough, but it did the job. But that was a 213. So obviously I'll be putting the HyperFlex 10 on, and there's the antenna there, so I'll swap it out. Right, so this is it now set up. So I've got Jordan helping me from JDB Security. I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, this is it all set up. So we took the pole down, so we're taking the old antenna off so you can see it there, and then this is the new one now. So we've all set it up, waterproofed everything, gone a bit over the top with a tape, but it's all good. Got a nice loop there, and it should be ready, should be good to go. So yeah, that's it. So now it's time to put it up. Right, it's all finished. So there it is, up. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, big shout out to Jordan and Gaz for helping me. I know Gaz watches my videos, so thanks for your help today, Gaz, and you as well, Jordan. Really appreciated that. Jordan has a CCTV company called JDB Security. As I say, I'll leave a link in the description, so if you live in the northwest of the UK, give him a look out and check him out. So it's been a couple of days now since the antenna and the coax has been fitted, and I am super impressed. It's really good stuff. It's hard to give you a direct comparison because I changed the antenna as well, but the coax has made a huge difference, I'm sure. It's really easy to work with, really high quality, and the loss is half the loss basically of what I was getting on just 213. So it's made a huge difference. I can hit repeaters that I couldn't get before. Obviously that's some, down to the antenna as well. So all in all, really nice company to deal with. They were really helpful, really quality coax, really quick delivery. And very easy to work with, so I'm really impressed. As I say, I'm also on Zello, so as I say, I'll leave the link in the description for that as well. So if you want to join my Zello group, you're more than welcome to join me on there. And as I say, check out Red Rose Repeater Group. This is me and my father's gateways, so we have 4 gateways and 1 repeater at the moment, so check that out. There'll also be a full written review by the time you watch this video, so I'll leave a link in the description for a full written review. It'll have more pictures and all that kind of stuff as well. So, and also visit my Facebook group, UK Digital Ham Radio Station. Loads of information on there. I kind of post all my latest videos on there as well, so you can keep up to date. And as I say, this is the Messi and Paoloni website, where they do so many different ranges of coax. But if you're struggling with anything, as you can see now, there's a full list here, so if you're struggling, just send them a message and they will narrow it down quite quickly what's best for you. So yeah, really good. I'm super impressed. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. That was my review on the Messi and Paoloni HyperFlex 10 coax. Really good stuff. I'm super impressed with it. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me that you would consider that. It really helps the channel, helps me grow, gives me a bit of confidence to keep going. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, or a thumbs down if you don't. Drop a comment in the comments box. I always reply to every single comment that's ever been commented, so drop a comment, I'll always reply. Don't forget to visit redroserepeatergroup.com, also m6ceb.com. Join us on Facebook, Red Rose Repeater Group, or UK Digital Ham Radio Station. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is Matt_M6CEB, and that's about it really. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I really, fantastic. If you're upgrading your antenna system now or in the future, really consider your coax, because what a difference this is going to make. Thank you very much. I've been 2E0FNM. You've been very kind to watch. 73.